special message from Mr. Baghead to Warren 25 Smash about the war on drugs. Alright, now you were talking about how people in America aren't really allowed to get high, but we do it anyways. Guess what? I get high a lot. Every day, really. I live in a county, not a state, a county that takes in $2 billion a year exporting a very, very green crop. Well, I know of a county that you were wondering about, the end of the war on drugs and what could that possibly happen. Part of the reason the war on drugs will never be over is because it is a big, scary, fucking mind trip. The American government is the blurred line between public relations and psychological warfare. Everything is illegal here, but if you're smart, you can get away with anything. George Bush is the epitome of this way of life. George Bush is the spokesperson for America's psychological war on the world. Until 2008, that is. And boy, oh boy, did old Georgie get fucking high as shit in his day. Probably still does. I know he doesn't read the newspaper, but then neither do I. I watch Warren 25 Smash and shit!